Yo, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to Screw Culture. We are here for episode 12. I need to get a clap for that, boys. I am.
This is very exciting. What a thrill.
Well, I was in the middle of my spiel.
Well,
You didn't
ahead.
have to.
Continue.
Thank you.
We brought champagne.
You guys, what's up? What are we celebrating today?
Cheers.
I don't know.
boys.
Esty just brought it to me.
Life.
And he was like,
Life.
Yo, I noticed that you guys brought
celebrating
in the champagne, and I was like, yo, is there something we're celebrating that I don't know about? Like,
You know, it's just the little things in life, Dante, that one
Yeah.
must learn to appreciate.
Yes.
What are the little
Dante
things?
Son.
What are
What are you
those?
celebrating, Esty?
Nah, nothing. So. I honestly just had it at home, and I was like, I'm not really trying to sip anything else.
He's
He's
like,
an
I'm gonna turn
alcoholic.
up
That's
today.
what it is.
Yeah, no, literally no reason. I just like,
You just bust it out. You're
I
like,
just have
shit.
to. Okay, I just brought it out. Pause.
Breathe.
Shit,
we
yeah.
have to tally him for that
No,
one.
we had to go.
Stop
We
it
had to go
upwards,
pop it
so.
outside. No, because Esty didn't want to make a mess all over the set, right? So we went outside. And there's like some dog barking in the
Ooh.
background, bro.
Yeah, it was weird.
I didn't even know what was going on. I was
Alex
like,
I-
where
lives in
am
a
I?
sketchy place.
Honestly, the plan was to pop it on camera, but I don't confidently think I could pop it and not spill everywhere. So
You just smack yourself in the head with the fucking cork, fam.
She's like, yo, what am I doing, bro?
Anyways, you guys didn't let me finish. Still, I am your host, Dante. I'm here with my dog, Fraser, on my right. I got Esty on the left, and
Konnichiwa.
always, we got Melody on the ones and twos in the back.
Wish good, wish good.
You don't like my
I
intro?
This guy did his little
Esty-
Japanese
Esty,
schoolgirl
I
intro.
just wanted to be offended there. I don't know.
Yo, go. What's your intro? Go. Do like a little.
Nah, he introduced me.
No,
I was
you gotta do
introduced.
I did like the little konnichiwa. You know, you gotta do your little. Do your little dance. Do your little dance. Do your little dance.
That's weird.
Do your
Hola.
dance, do your dance.
You're so Mexican.
Whoa.
I mean,
How many empanadas do you eat
what's
today?
wrong with Mexico?
Whoa.
Whoa.
I actually did not have any. That's extremely racist.
Yeah, this guy brought up
Quesadillas?
race
Huh?
right away.
Quesadillas?
No.
True.
No, I actually. didn't.
Anyways, boys, what have you guys been up to today, man? You guys are chilling?
Honestly, quarantine been mad boring, bro.
Yeah?
I'm gonna lay it down for you,
Yo,
no homo.
Have you guys been taking up
Wait,
any
wait,
new
wait.
I've been actually curious. Have you guys been taking up any new hobbies during quarantine? Like anything
I have.
different? Like what?
Okay, so I started animating. That shit is hard as fuck, man.
How do you do it? Do you
What do
just
you- what
you
do
do
you
like the
animate?
no
I do it
like
in the stupidest way. Take it in. So the Adobe has like all these like programs, Adobe Animate, like Adobe Character, fucking
Yeah, yeah.
tweaking and shit. You know, whatever. I'm using Photoshop to animate, and like it's so like I'm so slow with it. Like
it's tedious a lot.
it's
Do you
mad
do
tedious.
you just do like you have to make a picture and then make
frame
another
by
frame by
yeah,
frame.
Yeah. So
I
like
see.
I was doing like the stream gifs, right? Like we even talked about it a bit on the other pod when Zoe shot on the set, right? Like I was
Yeah.
animating shit. Oh jeez. But like you like draw one frame, so I draw like the hand coming into frame like this, a hand like that, then a hand like this, like
Hmm.
kind of thing. It's very tedious, but like it's fun, you know. Just listen to music, like sit there, do your thing.
It's I think I was telling you before, but it's cool because it's one of those ones where like you can like turn on music and not think. Like it's
Bro,
mindless work, you know? That's the
trust me,
best.
It is like
Mm.
as to where like when I'm writing the stories for my comics and stuff, like I have to. It uses that brain power where like I can't be listening to music, or at least like let's say rap music, right? Like the lyrics will fuck with your head, but like if you're
Just get too
I'm
lit,
just
right?
like tweaking, right? Like I'll just be like, no, when
You
there's,
just
like,
like to tweak.
yeah. I just be sitting there like animating, and I'll
You're
take
such
a,
a
tweak, a
rager,
tweak
dude.
break. Yeah. I went to a Travis Scott concert one time.
Astro World.
Astroworld, wish you were here.
What the fuck?
What about you, S? You've been taking up any hobbies during quarantine?
I actually want to comment on the animation thing. I actually find it really cool, like seeing the
So what can I
start
say, yeah?
the start process. Just because like I've been watching a lot of the Corridor crew. Sometimes the Melody, like the
don't know who that is.
there's the VFX guys. Like they just talk about a lot of movies and stuff and comment on how the effects are done and stuff like that. So like to see how you struggle, like, you know, it's hard to learn
I'm not struggling. I'm
to
kinda
figure
struggling.
to figure out how everything works. But then they're critiquing like how like these crazy movies are made. So it's like, you know, the jump.
Oh wait,
is
I think
fucking
I've
crazy.
seen before. They do like they critique like big films and
And
stuff.
I
right?
honestly like looking at the screens, like when they work on shit, I don't understand. Like I would like seeing the Blender program where people make 3D animation stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I tried that
Like,
too.
open
That shit's
up,
hard.
you actually need to understand all the tools, how to use everything properly. That's obvious for any type of like software. Like if you're using FL Studio or something like that, you have to know how to navigate around it. But it's just crazy, like how you can see people,
It's
you know,
it's
how
a
people
long
start,
learning process.
and then like you know what you can create in the long run.
yeah,
So
like
it's pretty
once
cool.
once you get into it, like it's kind of satisfying when you start to like understand like the ins and outs of the program. So like you know the shortcuts and shit. You know like how to
The
do
ins
stuff.
and
With,
out.
you start to know how to do stuff. It's like it's pretty fun, because like you want to do it, you just do it instantly. But when you're learning, bro, it's even more tedious than animating by itself, because animating like frame by frame takes forever. But then when you don't know what you're doing, you have to like look up like a tutorial, like look up some random like Asian dude on YouTube that'll tell you how to do it. It takes a while, but like
You always have to bring race into things.
I'm white, bro.
No, but like I've just started using like all the Adobe softwares because I just got like one of the student ones like recently, and like it was a mission to open up space on my computer to use them bitches because like
that is not even the
Mac
hard part.
is fucking ass. Cause no, but like it was so difficult. Cause,
Bro,
like,
Mac is ass. Like I'm gonna set it straight for you guys. Like I love my iPhone. Don't get me wrong. I have 2 iPhones. Subtle flex. But I hate a MacBook. Like I hate MacBooks.
yeah, they work
MacBooks
less.
are
Not like
trash.
they
They're
were.
trash.
They
Unless
work-
you get a really like high-end MacBook.
What, like a MacBook Pro?
Yeah, like if you get a MacBook
I
Pro or
still
something,
don't
then
even
they're
like
good.
them.
But then they like after like a couple years, then they're not good anymore.
but
you
you-
know what
you
I mean?
can't-
Like really
you-
quickly they
I'm
go.
just saying they're not good for like when you're making to use a computer. I would recommend it to anyone that just needs a computer to type up things or to look up things.
a
You know,
Windows.
simple thing, but to do projects on and to have like big
Creative
rendering
shit.
thing, like stuff
Mm.
like that, you probably need a better.
They're
Something better
they're
for
like
sure.
kind of made for creative stuff. Like I'm sure they work well with like Adobe software and everything. But like I don't know, just the control that you lose on them, like it cheeses me. Like on Windows you can do so much more. You have that like that free access. Like you could do anything.
If you're trying to do like big creative projects like animate or like using After Effects and shit like that, then I feel like MacBooks aren't it for you. You
That's
know what I mean?
what
But
I'm
if you're
trying
trying
to
to
get
do
into right now.
if you're
After
just trying to do
Effects.
like simple shit like use
After
Photoshop
Effects
or
are hard.
After Effects is
Yeah,
because there's
After
so
Effects is
much
crazy.
animating you could do
I like-
on it, but like
I
that's what
opened
I've
it
been trying to
once.
get into. Like I've been just watching videos and kind of going onto it to see like what each thing does,
Mhm.
and that shit is hard. Like to kind of and you have to see it before you
It looks
do
hard as fuck, bro. I
have
open
to see
I
it
open
before you
After
do it.
Effects one time, bro. I close it.
Yo,
instantly.
you guys ever
I
get
was
like
yeah, I don't know what I'm
You
doing.
just
you
get
guys
Fuck
ever
well.
open up programs and get intimidated by them?
Yeah.
Bro,
You know what I mean?
Blender,
Photoshop.
Blender. Nah, Photoshop.
Fam,
isn't that
Photoshop,
bad.
not gonna lie,
I'm starting
not
to body
gonna
it.
lie, I used it recently. Like it was first like something for school, but like then I started watching tutorials and stuff like that, and like to know what everything does and how easily you can like it's actually pretty. Cause it's not straightforward, but like
It kind of is straightforward.
is,
if you
it
know
is.
how to, if you know what everything does, like you can actually fuck around and make some cool
Yo,
shit.
it's so satisfying for me now. Like when I open Photoshop, I know what I'm doing. Whereas like when I first started, it was so daunting to me.
this? How do I
You know
do
what I mean?
that?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
does this tool do? What does that
Like
tool do?
all
How do
the
I use?
tools on the left
Yeah,
side,
yeah,
you have
yeah.
no idea what any of them do. You don't know like all the other tools that like aren't on the shortcuts and shit. It makes it that much harder. But
Yeah.
once
it's
you
blast.
know it, it's fun. Like I just turn up.
I feel like the Adobe suite in general is something that everybody needs to get on their computer. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's one of
Are
the
you an
most
ambassador?
useful
This guy's
tools.
rich.
Are
yo,
you
what
an
the
ambassador?
fuck, bro?
Nah, I know
I'm
it's
paying,
expensive,
like
but
$80 a month for the Adobe
fam, I know.
programs.
But
bro.
you're gonna
Student
tell me,
plan.
yo, honest to God, you're
I'm not
gonna
a student.
25 bone.
Yo, honest to God though, you're gonna
hate
tell
you.
me Adobe Suite isn't worth the $80 a month. It is.
That's-
Like it
honestly,
actually is
it's
worth the money.
arguable, It's arguable.
If you're using like if you're a
It's
creative
arguable
person.
because there are alternatives. Like I know Mouty doesn't use Photoshop. Look at the crazy shit he draws. Mouty's made, if you guys don't know, Mouty's made like probably 90% of our thumbnails for the podcast, right?
Oh,
And
shit.
like they're all fire as fuck. He didn't use Photoshop on there.
but the difference
and
is
I use
though-
Photoshop, and the shit that he makes is better than the stuff I draw.
But the
on
difference
Photoshop.
is though Melody draws shit. Like
What you trying to say, fam?
like I'm not saying you don't draw, you do.
Yeah.
But like Melody draws shit by hand and then
Yeah.
digitizes it using whatever programs he
Mhm.
uses. Whereas like Photoshop's not really for that. I mean, you
It
can
is,
use
though.
it for that.
It is.
I'm not really
Well,
like it's
Yeah,
more
fight
for
him,
bringing
fight
in
him,
other
fight
assets.
him.
It kinda
Yo, we're
is,
gonna
though.
square up over Adobe right now,
I'll square
fam?
up over your girl.
Well,
Ah, well.
well, guys.
What?
Nah,
Well, my girl's gonna see this.
Has she
You're gonna
ever
need to
has she
explain
ever
yourself to-
commented on the jokes? Like has she ever been like
Nah,
Alex is
she's
taking
just
it
like
too far.
was Alex being Alex. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm happy she understands, bro. We were on I was on Discord the other day talking to some of our bros, and they were like, "Alex, you just go too far with the your girl joke." So I'm like, "Bro, it's a your girl joke, bro.
Yeah.
Like obviously I'm not gonna
Bro.
fuck your girl."
Yo,
like,
they tried
relax.
saying they tried saying the they tried saying the your mom jokes. They tried saying the your girl jokes were worse than the your mom jokes.
And
I
I'm
was
like, not
nah.
a chance, not a chance.
No,
Yo,
no, no.
like your girl jokes are like tolerable in my eyes, but like
Yeah.
your mom jokes, like, yo, too far, bro. What's wrong with
you
you?
used
Yeah.
to make that shit all actually no, you used to say that
Nah.
you're a girl joke.
You
to
know what
me.
it is, guys? I used to say to Esty all the time, bro. I used to fuck with Esty super hard. Like he'd go to reach out his hand for like a dab up, and then I'd like dodge last minute. He'd hit himself. Like I'd roast him.
But, like,
like,
yo,
your
dude,
girl
yo,
jokes.
Getting to the
Dude, you're
point of
such
the
a
story.
bully, man.
Getting to the point of the story, he
I
would
hate
always
Esty.
try to hit someone with like a your girl joke. That's all this guy ever says. So he'll always say some shit. Oh, your girl, your girl. So every time he said a your girl joke, I would say your mom joke, and then he would look at me like, bro, why would you have to take it there? Like,
You see like the hurt in my eyes.
You can't dish it and not take it. That's the saying. I was figuring. I would fucking say it.
That's a saying that I was figuring out in my head.
Well, I was figuring it out along with you. I did not remember.
Are you guys
Melody,
okay, bro?
What?
What? Are you
Melody,
blessed?
Hey.
You've been taking up any hobbies in quarantine or no?
I recently found out that Blender is free, so I downloaded it.
What's
Yeah.
with Blender all of a sudden, yo?
Because I was
It's-
watching those VFX guys, and
Yeah.
they,
And they were talking about it?
yeah, and
Use
I
it
was
for
like,
3D
I
modeling?
was like, yo,
Yeah.
why don't I make my character but in 3D?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
How hard is it?
Fucking luck,
How
bro.
hard is it?
It looks
If any of you have
crazy,
yeah.
ever opened
But,
up
yo,
Blender, bro, it's
it's
the most
crazy.
complex program
But
I've
yo, I
ever
found
seen.
this channel using like the VFX guys, and they suggested to go to this YouTube channel called Blender Guru.
Yeah, I checked him out. Deadass, yo, I checked out the same
Yeah.
guy, and I tried. You know the donut videos?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
donut videos, right, bro? He teaches you how to make a donut in Blender. It's like
Yeah, I'm
he
pretty
makes it-
amped. I can't wait. I haven't started it, but I want
Yeah,
to make a
shit,
fucking donut.
Make the donut. Make the donut. It's hard. No, it's an adventure.
Because like
trust
it gives
me.
you the tools to start with, if
Yeah,
that makes
and
sense.
Yeah.
He
So by
makes
the
it
end
look
of the
so easy, but like it's
Yeah.
hard as
Yeah, I
fuck.
didn't know it was free. Cause I'm actually gonna learn it in school. One of my classes is like a video editing class.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah. So he's gonna
They-
teach us how to
they
use
teach you
it.
how to use Blender?
Yeah, they're gonna
That's
teach.
crazy.
Blender is like a real professional program.
Yeah,
that,
but
like,
I
a lot
didn't
of
know.
yeah,
I
they
didn't know it
always-
was free. He just like sent us
It's
the
just
link,
like
and then he's
there's
like,
a-
"Yeah, it's a whole free network that you could use and like a program." I mean, so then I showed this guy, and he started watching videos, and because that would be sick if like from the things that he draws, if you could draw like a
Imagine
real
the
life
characters
animated
3D.
character.
Yeah.
Like I have a pretty creative mind. I think I create some cool shit.
You're creative. Never would have thought.
Oh shucks.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
Like,
pretty
yeah,
sick, so.
to be honest, like quarantine been mad boring. There's like not really anything else to do but take up like a new hobby. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like even though I consider myself always having stuff to do, there's always something to do for any of us, right? Like, oh, I could be working on like something for the podcast, or I could be working on something for one of my comics, or like anything, right? I could be reading a new manga, anything. Like, you just kind of want to chill and do nothing sometimes. You just,
Yeah.
and then you just sort of like get. I've been getting bored of my hobbies. Does that sound normal to you guys? Like, I don't think
it's bored of your hobbies. It's just like it's quarantine has made everything like a routine, a daily routine. A lot of
Mhm.
people have like even said I've been living the same day over and over, and it's basically the same day over and over
Yeah.
again. But like especially like sometimes Monday to Friday like school, like it was different. I would get up, go to school, like I would see people and stuff like that. It's literally just from bed to shower to desk to chill, like it's just like there's
No,
no,
keep
The
going,
same
what-
thing
what-
and
every single day.
I'm just in the same
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
Like I'm sitting at my desk anyway, so I'm like chilling. Then I got class, doing something. Then I got class. So it's
It's
just
just
like
you get up from your bed to go
it's
to
a
your desk, to go
constant
back to your
routine.
bed.
No, you know what it
It's
is
a
though. I
constant
feel like
routine.
you know what it is though. I feel like we gotta enjoy it because once it's gone, it's gonna be gone
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah,
You know.
100%. But like,
Start the hustle.
I
now-
feel like
now that
for
we're
me-
like so deep in it,
Yeah.
it's like weird. You know?
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
I feel that. I don't know. For
Not
me,
that-
it just
I don't-
feels
I don't-
like quarantine to me just feels like a really long summer. Like when we were all kids, we went on summer for
Oh.
like
It's
grade
a
10,
cold
grade 11.
summer.
Like,
It's a cold
It's a cold summer now. But like we'd all go and play games all night, just chill, like
Yeah.
talk, do whatever
you
we
don't
had to
even be
do.
playing games all night anymore, bro.
No, not anymore. I'm not a gamer anymore, fam.
I don't get it. What happened?
You look, your face
Nothing.
looks
you
so
were a
sad.
gamer last week.
Yeah,
Bro,
well, things
last
change
week he was like,
quickly.
Call of Duty
Thankfully-
this, Call of Duty that, bro. I haven't seen him on Call of Duty in
Yeah, nah.
weeks.
No, honestly, I'm still.
Yeah, nah. I left it behind.
No, I'm just not
Start
like.
smoking.
I haven't been playing like the competitive games recently. I've just been like playing more chill games. You know what I mean? Like single player shit.
Like
What,
what?
That's
What's the
pretty
game
hard
you're on
still.
right now? What's the single player game?
I don't know. What game am I on right now? No, I'm not playing Uncharted. Just, I don't know. Just this game my
He-
uncle.
so
he-
lost
He's not
in the
playing
world.
games. He's not playing anything right now. That's
He
what
He
you
doesn't
couldn't
play
answer.
games, Esty. He doesn't play
Hey,
games.
I play experiences.
Oh.
Get
that
it
was
right.
worse.
That
That
was
was
Yeah.
worse.
Well,
That was
VR?
worse.
Well, you don't all need to attack.
Yo, would you guys run like a Sword Art Online type VR world?
Of
Would you
course.
guys play a game like
Skyward
that?
wants-
Have you guys all watched Sword Art Online?
He hasn't.
Wait,
but I
would
you do
found
it?
out yesterday?
You know what it is,
I saw like the first season. It looked corny, and I never watched it because of that. But I stand corrected.
It's super fire. There's
You-
weird parts in it, but it's super fire.
Yo,
Just
to
watch it.
tack on to his question though, would you do it if you had to shut your brain down? Like in Attack on Titan, or not Attack on Titan, sorry, in Sword Art Online, how like their brain gets shut down, right?
Yeah.
Would you do it, or would you just do it if it was like a
I'm
VR
on that,
thing?
yo. I'm
You
on
do
that.
like the
I'm
whole
on that.
you're
Not
in
gonna
like
lie, I would do it. Like
Yeah?
because like I doubt like I would die. So like it'd
Yeah,
just
like
be,
if we hopped
it'd
in
be
the
fun.
game though.
well,
like,
I mean, the main character in that show got stuck in the game, so it could
And it-
happen.
Yo, I'm in a
what
game.
if
what the fuck?
what if all four of us were stuck in a game forever? I'd definitely kill all of you.
I'd win for
You
sure.
What?
would lose.
Yeah,
Fam,
crazy,
that
bro?
mentality, that mentality is gonna get him to lose
Exactly.
right there.
Right off the
That's
jump,
how I knew.
right off the jump, he'll go
Yup.
to murder everyone and realize everyone's in an alliance to survive, and he just get fucking murdered.
We're friends. You
Where you guys are all like kicking my ass. I'm like, guys, we're friends. Like, chill.
Nah, like just to survive a world trapped inside of a game, I'd have to kill your ass or trap you somewhere.
Honestly, I wouldn't blame you if you killed me first. Like, yo, I remember we argued about this
I
before.
just the fact that he acknowledged that he would be the first one to die
I get it.
just says a lot. You know what I
I'm
mean?
going
to-
I'm not.
No, like, no,
I'm not
we've
gonna-
argued about this before.
I
Like,
was
yo,
gonna
if
mimic
we were all
that.
if we were all stuck on an island, like, who? Okay, out of us four, like, who would you kill first? Like,
Dante.
I
Yeah.
guarantee, like,
Dante.
I would kill Dante first.
Either
100%.
Dante or Alex. Only
Uh,
reason you.
Yeah.
One reason you would actually be good to helpful for survival, but like
Yeah.
second, you would make me think of everything bad that could possibly happen on the island.
Yeah, because I overthink, right?
Yeah, you would just tell
feel
me.
that.
You would tell me every bad scenario. Oh, like there he goes hunting. Don't get killed by a
Nah,
fucking
but you know what?
mangoose.
You know what I
Some
do?
shit like, you just say
Oh, what?
for anything, a fucking yeti.
Yo, you know what? Nah, but you know why you'd want to have me on the
He would
island?
say
Like,
the most-
they've been
Why?
known to be on this
He
island.
would, he would say the most
Melody,
outrageous.
I've
These
thought about
coordinates,
this. All right.
There's been
Hold on.
Bigfoot here.
Listen, Melody, I've thought about this, okay? I knew that if we were ever stuck on an island or in a survival situation, I'd be the first to go. So you know what I did? I watched a
Chef
lot
the
of
Bomb.
survival TV shows.
I
You know
like
the
that.
you know
You're
the show?
preparing
You
yourself.
would
Yes,
be
sir.
like,
You know the
what
man?
You know
character
Bear
you would be?
Grylls?
You would be a character that like would leave the group everyone thought died.
Come back.
later in the season.
I know what's happening.
we see,
Come back 3 years
we
later
see
and
him,
see
he's
the whole
been
island.
living by himself.
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
has his own
Barely
civilization,
speaks
bro.
English
Yo,
Like,
anymore.
friends with all the, like,
crazy.
the island monkeys.
Yo,
and shit, bro.
100% that would be me.
It's racist.
100%. Wait, what? What do you say?
Dude, not cool, bro. Yeah, there is one episode of Rick and Morty where he one day so Rick made a planet for Morty's sister. No, Morty. He's the Dr. Science.
No, he made a universe
is the
for their.
scientist.
their
Fam, just look at the
Scientist.
poster behind you.
I've just seen a couple episodes. Well, that was one of them. And
He
he
made
made
a whole like dimension for them.
dimension for the sister and her friend to go to. Her friends. So
Was
she
it for their whole family?
But like I guess, but the sister had went there with a boy once and left the boy there, and then she went back to Earth with Rick or whatever, and she forgot about her friend. So then they remembered eventually, and they went back, and he had reproduced with every creature on the planet. So they were
That's
all
kind of fucked.
they were all half animal, half human like creatures. So Rick killed them all. He killed everyone on the planet. It was fucking hilarious.
What season was this?
I don't know. It was
Yo,
just-
I've never seen Rick and Morty, and I
Really?
need to watch it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
want to
me
watch the
too.
first season.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I hear it's
The
fire.
only thing is, I haven't watched the newest season. I think season 3. I think. I don't know. It's pretty good though. Honestly, I don't know if this is a valid reason, but one of the reasons that turned me off to the show was that
Logic
when the
was
whole-
in it.
no.
Wait, what? Who's
Well,
in it?
Logic.
Logic.
Oh, Logic.
When
Logic
the whole,
is
like,
in it, so you watched it.
I was like, oh, that's my shit, man.
Bonus.
Nah, when the whole Rick and Morty wave was like rising, there was like this whole like surge of fans that thought they were like better than everybody else because they watched Rick and Morty. I was like, yeah, this is just weird. Like I just watched the show because it's cool.
Well, you
So-
do the same thing with Travis Scott, so.
Yeah, yo, I watched like Travis Scott concerts.
I've
and
listened
stuff.
to
I'm
Birds
so
in the
cool.
Trap for 1 million hours.
Guys, what's your favorite Travis Scott album?
No one.
What?
No
We
one
can have this conversation.
Yo, we could have this.
We could have this conversation if that's
because
what
I
you
hate
wanna have.
Dante's
Yeah,
answer.
we could talk about it. You're not gonna like my
We could
answer,
have this conversation. What's
Really?
your answer?
because I have.
I'm
I
curious
also
what your
have an
answer is.
opinion on Travis Scott.
Okay, I have a lot to spit. So go.
Okay, yeah,
No.
I want to hear you go first.
I really like Days Before Rodeo. I'll say that.
'Kay.
Or Birds in the Trap because
Okay.
it was really well done. Everything up until Rodeo I really liked, and then I want to say, Astroworld had a lot of cool songs, but I just don't like the aesthetic anymore. So a lot of the sound, even like he lost me after that. I don't know what it was, change in sound maybe, or it was the hype, or maybe his fan base is weird.
He has a huge fan base.
But
yeah.
it's just like it's very like in your face that
face.
they're
Yeah,
that they're a
that's-
fan. Oh my
Yo.
god, I got the Travis Scott ones.
You want to see my hoodie? You
Like,
want to see my hoodie?
so like
Yo,
know,
so-
I
so-
don't know. I guess that was it. Like I don't really rock with him like that. No
My
more.
question for you guys is
Really?
take.
No, wait. You don't rock with Travis anymore though?
I don't keep up with it. Like if I see something, I might listen to it. But like I did barely even listen to the Quavo and Travis Scott one. Like I barely listened to that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Poncho Jack? Yeah, I haven't listened to it that much either.
The last thing Travis dropped was a remix of that
Highest in the room?
Goosebumps.
fucking garbage.
Goosebumps, and it
The
was
last
like
thing
a
he
trap
dropped?
mix or some shit like
Yeah.
You're
that.
talking about Highest in the
Really?
Room, right?
No. He dropped a Goosebumps remix, and it was like a
Like
it
recently?
was like
Yeah.
an EDM dance remix. It was trash.
Oh, no.
And
I
then
don't
he
count
also,
those
he
as
also
part of his
dropped
like
like
music.
like the highest in the room with like
Rosalia?
Yeah, which
Yeah, that
garbage,
one was-
bro. Like,
Yo, so hold on. Take
'Cause
the
it's
fact
sweet.
out. Take the fact out that you guys. This is my question for you guys. Take the fact out that you've heard Astroworld 100 million times and you've heard Sicko Mode 1 billion times. Astroworld
sickest
is a good.
song.
It's a good album. No, like it is a
Yeah,
really good album
I
in
love
my
it.
opinion.
I
It's
love
like-
the academics' reaction to
to Sicko Mode
to
when
Drake.
He's like, is that Drake?
He just stood up and started freaking out. That shit.
I
was-
started yelling and shit. Yeah.
I was fucking.
No,
with
I think Astroworld is still a great album. My personal preference. I like it. It's not nearly as good as his other albums though. I still think that Rodeo is his best.
I think it's Rodeo.
And I would
think
say
it's
like
Rodeo.
by far. Huh?
Rodeo, but it's okay.
It's Rodeo.
You sure?
Yeah.
My bad, fans.
Melly, what do you think
Um,
about Astroworld specifically? I'm asking about that.
I agree with Alex. It's not my favorite.
It just gets me.
What?
God.
Dude, bro, we're
So-
talking about Travis Scott.
No, I think
Shit,
Birds is.
Travis
I think
just
Birds
gets
is his
me.
best album.
I'm with you on that.
You think Birds is his best album too?
As
I
a
rate it.
full collective
wait,
album?
That's my dog. That's my
As
dog.
a
over
whole
there.
album?
Yup,
Wait.
that's my dog.
Birds.
That's my talk to him. Just like Esty says.
Wow.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
shout out.
I had to shut up.
You cheers me. You are
Hey.
you are a
Stop
whole
it.
man.
No, guys. Okay, I'll explain why I think Rodeo's the best. Okay, Rodeo has a personal meaning to me that I can
What is that
go
personal
along with.
meaning?
Okay, so Rodeo, what I get from the album is
Unbiased.
I just love
Be
the
unbiased.
message and like how it speaks to society.
he's playing me, but that's exactly what it is. Dead ass. Like, yo, okay, so Rodeo, the whole message that I get from the album, listening to it front to back, is that Travis, before he became Travis Scott, his real name is like Jacques or Jacques or whatever, right? So, whatever.
Well, I need a fact check immediately. I am fact checking.
no, it is,
Nah,
it is,
Fraser's right. Fraser's
It is,
right.
it
It
is.
is. It is.
That's his
Fact checking expeditiously.
Go ahead. So so before he became Travis Scott, he was a regular
It's
dude.
Jax. Jaquise.
Shut up. So he
Yeah, Alex,
wanted
talk more into my.
okay, so he wanted to transition into this whole like Travis Scott like kind of like rap star blah blah blah, right?
Yeah.
And Rodeo is the explanation of his transition from becoming or from turning from Jack to Travis Scott. And so it explains how he like jumped off his mama's porch, like how he left his mom's house, he moved to LA and he followed his dreams and he just kind of pursued what he wanted to do, right? And so that's kind of the meaning that I get from the album, and it's his explanation of how that happened, right? And I like that because like I used to go to college and I didn't like what I was going for. I was going for like law and like policing and other shit. I used to be an op. Well, but and then I chose
Yo.
to like
We gotta get back into that. I just remember this man's trying to call me an op. We gotta get back into that.
you
Continue.
were on a block with an op. Alive?
That's true.
Exactly.
But we're gonna get into what
And
you're.
so it
forgot about that.
resonates with me because like I was going to school for something that I convinced myself I liked, and then I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like I'm just like draw, I'm gonna make a podcast, I'm gonna do whatever, you know? So I like followed. I'm choosing to follow my dreams, right? So I resonate with Travis Scott and his message for the album, so that's why it's considered my favorite, along with the whole like how it sounds like sonically in my ears. Like I think like the
How it
album is
sounds in
great,
your
bro.
ears.
90210 is like one of my favorite songs ever. It's so
Where
good.
do you see
Like,
the track? list
some
real
of
quick?
some of the songs on that album I think are like some
Yeah.
of the greatest like trap songs of
I
our
get
decade.
that, but my only argument in that is
Mhm.
that like there's some songs that I would skip, and then like on Birds, like I could listen to it.
You can
What,
listen
songs,
to-
what
so-
songs did you skip? I'd skip one or two songs on.
I would skip
Rodeo.
the beginning part. Like actually,
You skip
hold on, hold on.
pornography? I actually like to listen to pornography like all throughout.
I hope you do.
I don't. Yeah, I
I
won't.
just watch it for the story.
No, but to
Oh
go off
my
of what Melody was
decide.
saying.
I
to go
just
off of
like
what,
Birds as a full.
no,
That's the song.
Yeah,
to
that shit
go
is
off of
fire.
what Melody was saying, I agree. Where I feel like Rodeo has higher highs than Birds in the Trap does. Meaning
Nightcrawler?
like some of Travis's best songs that he's ever made are on Rodeo.
Okay.
However, I feel like front to back, Birds in the Trap is a more consistent good album. Like you could listen to
I
it first song to last song and have a good time.
Disagree.
Honestly,
disagree
I
completely
did
'cause
listen
I think
to it
that,
top to bottom recently, and I kind of agree because it was actually really good. I
What,
enjoyed it.
Rodeo?
Yeah, nah. Birds in
Birds.
the Trap. Listen,
Hey,
I
you guys, you guys
re-listened
can
to
feel
it
that
recently.
way, you know. I just respectfully like.
Respectfully.
you guys
But like, how
fucking
do you feel
stupid.
about Birds?
How the fuck you gonna disrespect Rodeo like that, man?
How do you feel about Birds now?
Okay, I love Birds in the
H-
Trap, and
how do
I
you
agree
feel
with what you
about
guys are saying.
Birds,
It's like
man?
it's a very well like
Put together.
cohesive album. Like it all, yeah, it's super well put together. I agree, but I think that
Very insightful.
I think that albums that are more conceptualized, like Rodeo, they're better to me. They add like a whole like they have like more depth to them. They have a whole nother level where like you can kind of listen in like for what the inner meaning of the album is. Like that's why you could say that half of like Kendrick Lamar's discography is so good, because like obviously man's got bars, but like yo, if you take a deeper listen to what he's saying,
Man's got
What the fuck?
no.
I'm
Yes, like,
definitely fucking clipping that shit.
man's
So,
got
like,
bars.
Definitely, man's got bars. Whenever we talk about a rapper and he's 30, man's got bars.
Badass B. No, you guys get what I'm saying though. Like, you guys get what I'm saying. Like, I think that Rodeo has that whole like deeper meaning to it of you can understand the journey he was going through, and obviously they both sound good in your ears. Like, but they like it just kind of adds that whole like deeper process of thinking into it. And like, I like to when I listen to an album, at least like front to back, when I first listen to an album or when I'm really critiquing it for myself, like I like to sit there and just listen to the music. Like, I'm not gonna like be drawing, or I'm not going to be doing something else. I'm going to sit there and listen to the music, like, and understand it for what the artist was going for, right? So when I listen to Rodeo, I can just appreciate it more because I can understand what he was going for more than Birds in the Trap, because I feel like he was only aiming for this level when he was making Birds in the Trap. I feel like it was just it was a trap album. I feel like Travis was trying to like stamp his name in the trap game as like, I can create this whole, same with Astroworld. He was trying to like fully cement that he's a great trap artist. He can do what he wants. But I feel like Rodeo, it was in another direction. It had a different creative direction.
Good artist overall. I think he just had his time, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's like, I'm not saying he's like done. He's still
not
gonna
washed,
sell.
but like it's different.
I just think it's different now. It's a whole different direction. But it's still cool. You know, he's obviously like still making probably way more money than he was before. So like he's still
last year
ultimate-
he
For
made,
sure,
he made
fam.
so much money.
This guy's got the
endorsements and
PlayStation
shit.
deal, the
so,
McDonald's
like,
deal.
you know,
This
he's
guy's
still,
living cozy.
Still, I'm just talking about.
Yo,
like,
Travis Scott's the
personal-
only guy that won in 2020. This guy was on everything.
Okay, that's a lie.
No, he
actually
was.
he had a big year. You can't even lie.
The
Like,
McDonald's
out of
thing,
a
the
lot of
PlayStation
people,
thing,
like, a
there's
lot
way
of,
more
like,
stuff
rap
too.
artists, you know, he had a big year. Like, look at how much money he made. Look at the deals he made.
Lie.
Yeah.
Drake had the Achilles tear. Out undisclosed time.
Who had a better year? Travis.
Nah, yeah, he didn't. He dropped Dark Lane demo tapes. That shit was a bunch
Dark
of
demo tapes.
Dark Lane demo tapes.
Nah, going back
Bobby,
to I-
So viral movie.
I feel weird. Now.
I just want to let you sit with that for a sec. I just want to let you sit with that for a sec when you're doing your.
I'll sit with your girl for a sec.
Well, I walked into that one, but she's gonna see this. She's probably gonna yell at you. To be
Yo, I
honest.
fuck Dante's girlfriend. No disrespect. Dante's girlfriend.
You're just gonna call my girl's Govey on the pod, eh?
We can bleep it. I don't give a fuck.
You gotta bleep it still.
Shout out to Dante's girl.
No, I'm joking. You don't have to still.
Nah, she's a cool.
No,
lass.
she's a cool
lass.
still. Yeah.
Yo, guys, we're coming up on Valentine's Day.
Oh fuck. What are the vibes for Valentine's Day, Esty?
Esty, how you feeling, bro?
Lonely.
Nah, I'm probably finna kick up with a blunt. Nah, I don't know. Fucking chilling, bros. It's a regular day.
Regular day?
this
Sounds
side.
like you single as fuck.
What about you? Nah, you called him out. What about you? What
I'm
are you saying,
chilling.
Valentine?
I got
Yeah?
a cool shorty I'm kicking it
Oh
with.
yeah, you're kicking
Oh.
it. You're kicking it, eh?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Whoever you are, he's making it serious.
Yeah, she was having a good time, but like I'm just not kicking it up with a blunt.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
all I know.
saying you're gonna
Huh?
pop the question, eh?
Huh?
You're gonna
What's
pop the question.
What's the question?
Alex, why
You're
you
trying to be
blushing?
my girl?
Shit,
Look at
yo,
this
oh my
guy,
God,
look at
you
this
guys
guy.
got me. What's the question?
No, you remember
gonna pop
me?
the question
He's
on
like
Valentine's
he's
Day.
like Kodak in that one Breakfast Club interview.
Will you?
I hope so.
Will you let me wife you? That's the question.
Wait,
What?
You're
what?
gonna wife it up? Not like literally with a ring.
What?
Not like I meant like you're gonna wife
Dante,
your girl.
I
Like
respectfully decline. Can you move away from
Oh.
me?
Nah, you're a
Literally,
freak.
the
You're
way
a
you
freak.
asked
You're a
that,
freak.
the
You're a
way you,
Nah,
the
but-
way you worded.
The timing.
Yo,
Will
Dante,
you let me
yo,
wife
you?
you?
Didn't even get on one knee. No homo.
All right.
Come on, bro.
All right, bro.
Maddie, how about you? What are you saying for Valentine's?
Oh,
Your kick up?
To wife you.
That's the most awkward laugh.
You better say no.
Probably also kicking a bunch.
You're gonna kick
Yeah?
it with Esty.
Not with SG, but
That's your date on Valentine's?
6 feet
It's
apart.
okay.
6 feet apart.
Because we're not gay.
We're not.
they're like sitting like elbow to elbow. Here's your blood. You can take it
Honestly,
now.
I can't even. I don't know what my Valentine's is saying because like all I know is that
It's
like
one of them
I'm all
ones,
over
eh?
the place.
Yeah.
I am all.
You're
over
a
the
fucking
place.
whore.
I am
Fucking
not.
whore.
I'm not. I'm single as.
You just
can
need to
be.
pick one of them.
I'm single as.
Oh my
can be.
god. Yo, that's implying Esty has a roster. We all know Esty ain't got
Yo,
bitches up.
all of SC shorties are watching this right now. Like, what the fuck?
No, they're all thinking I'm the one.
I
He's like, nah, the
I
blood,
have
the
no
one.
shorty viewers contributing to this. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Shit.
That's sad. So on top of Alex never having a girl and Esty, Alex has also never traveled outside of Canada.
Wow, that's a segue,
You have
fam.
to do
That's
that.
a
You have to
segue.
do all that, bro. So what?
Yeah, you have. Like,
No. He's traveled out of Canada. We went to New York.
Yo, dead ass.
We went to New York.
Okay,
Yeah,
but like,
I bought some Timbs.
but like, money.
You also made me stand in line for half a day. You fucking prick.
Like you experienced New York, which is cool.
It's cool.
But you
I
have to
guess.
leave the continent. That's what it is.
Where am I going?
Nah,
Where am
you
I
gotta
gonna
get
go?
on the plane
It's
still.
a global pandemic.
You do gotta
guys.
get on.
It's a global pandemic.
Yo,
Where am I gonna go?
yo, we
No,
gotta-
no. But you
So
have like
imagine
20 other
being
years
in this
of your life,
pandemic
bro.
on a beach.
Yo, we gotta go to Abu Dhabi. I hear this
Where
popping
is
this
that,
time of year.
bro? I don't know my geography like that.
Abu Dhabi,
Where is that?
the Middle East,
Okay, where in the Middle East?
in the middle of the East.
Aren't you Middle Eastern?
You
Huh?
sound mad accurate.
Yeah.
Shit, you're right though.
Yo, if you guys could go anywhere right now, where would you want to go? Like one place you could go anywhere in the world. Where would you guys want to go?
Oh my.
Cloud9.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
No, seriously,
I just thought like
Nirvana.
right when I said that, it's like that. It's the Winnie the Pooh meme with to the Playboy Cardi
And he's
song.
just like,
Anywhere right now, I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
say.
You could travel one place.
I would.
wherever
Say,
you
I'm
wanna
gonna
go.
say. I'm gonna say Bali. For some reason,
India?
I've seen a lot of videos recently of people staying in these little huts over the water, and it's just like I want to
Wait,
do
quick
that.
question for you. Bali is in India, right? Or is
I
it
don't
a-
think so.
Esty-
I'm not.
Esty doesn't
I don't know. I'm
there.
asking
Bro,
you.
You
man,
guys
just
have the
talk about
laptops in
going
front of
on-
I just
I'll-
know.
I'll do some
I just know
Googles.
what. I just
You're
know
right.
what Bali is and what I would expect. But I would want to go
Dude.
there.
This
You
guy
sound
listened
so
to 88
stupid
Glam
right
one
now.
time, man.
How does that
Holy-
sound stupid? I don't know where like
It's
exactly
like, I
where
want
it
to go to
is.
Bali. You don't even
Guess
know where
what?
it is. bro.
Bali's in Indonesia. Indonesia.
Yeah, what does the inside of a plane look like?
Oh.
Yeah, what the inside of a vagina look like?
I can tell you that.
Oh fuck.
The fuck?
Oh.
This
Nah.
guy's trying to act like he's not a virgin. The
Yo,
fuck?
yo,
Bro,
yo,
why
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
exposing
lie.
on the podcast, man?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Bali's looking kind of popping right now. Looking crazy. We might have to. I'm
Why
gonna have
is
to
it
pull
looking popping, Dante?
up. It just looks fire.
Why
I know
don't
S
you
is talking
explain
about
it
his
to the
huts. There's,
viewers?
there's a lot of jungle life.
Oh, it's like wildlife.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just beautiful there. The
Yeah,
water
it
is
actually
clear.
does. It
There's
actually
a
is
lot of
Yo,
exploring
you
to
never
do.
been to Lake Ontario?
It'd be a crazy fucking adventure.
So you're looking for
It's
an
in
experience.
Indonesia. It's in Indonesia.
You said that
Yo,
right?
would you guys?
Oh,
would
I
you
didn't
guys
hear, I
swim
didn't
in Lake
hear.
Ontario?
Huh?
Would you guys
Never.
$100?
Never.
$20?
Yo, you know what? I want to get back to my question.
$200?
No, never.
$1,000?
Yo, I never understood how those people swam in the lake for charity. You know how they do every
Which
year?
lake?
They
Which
do
lake?
like the in Lake Ontario. They
Oh,
do
for-
like
for when
the
it's
polar
really
bear
cold,
swim
when
or
it's really
whatever.
cold.
Yeah,
What is
for
that?
charity.
What is that?
So every winter they
Except-
swim in Lake Ontario. I don't know where they swim from or
I
where
think
to,
it's
but
what does that do for charity though?
I don't know.
What is
But it's
that?
for charity.
Like they do that and you pitch in money.
I think they're just musty.
It's like
Like that doesn't do any. That doesn't.
I don't know.
say-
I don't know
That
exactly
doesn't
what.
like.
what
I'm
the campaign
90% sure they're all white. So
What are you
it's
trying
your
to say?
people. If anybody would know what
I
they're
don't
doing,
claim
it'd be
white
you.
people.
Fam, yo, speaking of him not claiming white people, I'll never forget when we went to the Post concert.
Oh my god.
That was the
bro.
funniest shit
Yo, me
ever.
and Dante went
That
to a
was the
Post Malone
funniest
concert. I
fucking
fuck with Post
shit.
Malone. That's a white person I claim. No homo. Right? Like Post Malone's fire, right? We went to a Post Malone concert
Can't just say you're a fan. Why do you have to claim him, bro?
because like that's a white person I fuck with. You know, like shut up.
What the fuck?
So we were at the Post concert, right? And there
That was
like
a funny ass
there
night.
was like there was white people wilding everywhere, man. It was the weirdest
Fam,
shit.
it was like
It's like a
white
frat
people
party.
sweat coming off of their hair. Like I
Yo.
never seen that. In my like they're doing like
Yo,
the
wait,
rock hair
yo.
shit, and you could see the wet.
Are you
sweat.
roasting white people?
Yes, fam.
Yo, you
It was
remember that-
crazy.
You remember that one time?
Nah, nah,
when-
nah, nah.
You remember that one time when this random white shit
Nah,
pulled
nah,
up
nah,
to you?
nah,
She
nah,
was
nah,
like,
nah, nah,
you
nah,
kind of
nah.
look like Steph Curry, and
Yo.
then proceeded to make out with Dante right in front of me. I was like,
Nah, that was at the Post concert.
that was disgusting,
Yeah.
bro. I was
Go
looking at him. I was like,
Dante.
no, it was
No,
not
it was
a go
not one
Dante.
of those
It was
go
not a
Dante.
go Dante moment, bro.
Hey, why did
Okay,
you? Why did
let
you?
me explain the story.
Why
Let me
did you
explain the
mac
story.
it?
Let me
Actually, I
let me
can't
explain
even
the
talk
story.
to him.
Let me explain the
No,
story.
no, no, yo, Esty,
Let me
you're in the
explain-
right.
let me-
Listen,
Esty.
Nah, I
fuck.
actually had a
We
bad
were-
one where like I've heard it like in like Waterloo, like where man just showed me I was in the middle of the dance floor making out with a shorty, bro. Like
Really?
in the middle of a club, bro.
Told you
That's
before. I
embarrassing.
told you.
Nah. So for
That's
me,
embarrassing. I was so drunk though, like I blame it on the alcohol.
nah.
Dante,
you
what
just
happened?
gotta
Tell
hug
the
that
viewers,
L,
Tell the
fam.
viewers what happened.
So this girl came up. We were at the post
We're here for
concert.
you.
I'm not here
Thank
for
you.
you. I don't.
No. So what happened was we're at the post concert, right? We're chilling, we're vibing. It was me, you, and our other boy. And this girl came up to me. This white girl came up to me and she's like, "Yo, did anybody tell you look like Steph Curry?" Right?
I
So
instantly started dying.
so he
Wait,
started laughing.
wait.
Yeah.
Did you take offense? Or
No.
did you...
So just listen. So
Okay.
hear me out. So I was like,
Alright,
yeah,
it's an honest
bro.
question.
This girl was so. Anyways, so I was like, yeah.
She was what?
Nothing.
She was so what?
No.
She was, no. She was
Nah.
so what?
Dante,
Just
what?
let me finish my
She
story.
was what?
you
We'll
gotta
get into
explain
it.
the story.
What do you
Nah,
wanna
I will.
say?
I will.
What do you wanna say?
So
What do you want to say?
she
right
was
now?
like, you look like Steph Curry. So obviously, I was gonna play it
Just
off.
gonna say
I was gonna
shit,
play
yeah.
with it. I was gonna go with it. So I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm Steph Curry's kid. Actually, I was like, you know how they're from Toronto, right? Like his wife's from Toronto, whatever. I was like, I'm their kid, and they left me here with the grand. I was like, they left me here with grandpa and grandma. Well, they went to Oakland to go play in the finals or whatever, because it was during the playoffs at the time.
Mhm.
And then she's like, oh, like really, blah blah. She completely bought into it. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Bought into it.
Yeah, she bought into it. She left. I don't know where she went. I don't know what happened. She left. Like whatever. I thought I made a joke about it. We laughed about it after. She left. She came back. Like I don't know how she found me,
Probably
but she
told
came
their
back.
friends, that's his son.
They're like,
Steph Curry's
go
son.
get him. Go get him.
Yeah. Anyway, she
It's
just
your
came.
chance, girl.
She just came. She came back. She started dancing on me. So I was like, all right, whatever. It is what it is.
That guy's
They're
the
the post-
most cringiest thing
To
I've ever seen.
Post
in my life.
Malone?
So these guys, yeah, to
Trust
Post
me, bro,
Malone,
cringiest
fam.
thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
To broken
was
whiskey
so-
glass? She was
It was
busting it down?
literally. Nah, it was Rockstar, Psycho. I still remember it. And
He remembers.
It was
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
It was
yeah.
that. It was that. Blood.
yeah,
It's
and
that
these
iconic.
these guys were laughing, and I was looking at them, and they
Bro,
kind
I
of knew.
pulled out my phone and started recording it. I
Yeah,
was like,
he was
this
recording me.
dude, bro. Look at this dude.
And yeah, and then she like turned around and started kissing me. So I was like, okay, well, and then these guys pulled me away.
Yeah, this guy's like,
These
whoa,
guys-
whoa, what's
Nah,
going
'cause-
on?
I'm down.
Anyways.
She was yucky, man.
There's a
She's
disturbance in the
yucky.
force.
I don't want to, I don't want to disrespect nobody, but
no, I'm saying she was yucky in the sense that
That's-
she
that's
was
your
like,
opinion. I'm
she
not
was
saying nothing
mollied
about
up out of her
My
mind.
bad.
She
She
was
was.
sauced out of her mind.
You're too
though.
sweet for her,
Dead ass, bro. She was wilding, bro.
Guess savage.
so anyway, so this guy looks at me, I look at him. Fraser got the signal like, yo, pull me out, fam. So this guy went, grabbed
I
me.
was doing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to go, bro. You need
Yeah,
to
you don't
go,
need to
man.
pull me now. Holy fuck. But no, he pulled me out to the other side, and then he like between Fraser and our other boy, he put me like behind them, and she was like trying to get to me, and they
I
were
was, like,
just standing. They were just like
posted, a bodyguard.
bodyguards.
I was just like standing there, Dante behind me. I was like trying to like look at the concert.
He was acting like he was a big dog,
Like,
you know what I mean?
go around me. She was trying to go around me, and I'm just like, I was even like looking at her or anything.
Yeah, and then eventually she left. True
Yeah.
story.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah,
And did you
that's
enjoy
my
it though?
experience.
Be honest.
It was an experience.
You enjoyed it.
No, honestly, like, no, I didn't.
You're
to be
saying
honest.
that because I'm clowning you. You love that shit, bro. If I
Definitely.
didn't pull you away, bro, you'd have been.
No,
there
you
for
know what was
hours.
even funnier?
Alex
The
should've
girls that
focused.
were behind us.
Definitely
Yo,
had to have
there were a
something.
bunch of girls behind us, and they were like making fun of me the whole time. They were. Do you remember that?
No.
There were
Were they
girls behind us,
actually?
and they were like they were like laughing or whatever. And
don't
then I
remember
just
that.
remember them like talking shit, making fun of us, and
Like
then you
what? What
laughed.
were they saying?
I don't remember, but
Oh,
I didn't
they
hear
were saying
them.
that like she was cringy type shit.
Yeah, I think
He was
so.
like
okay,
pointing
okay.
at him, Steph Curry, Steph Curry.
But yeah, no,
a,
true
bunch
story.
of, a bunch of little foreign girls.
You
Steph
always
Curry.
have to put race into it.
Can I get autographs?
Why'd you say it like that? Steph Curry, Steph Curry. What's the
An
fuck?
accent.
They're a bunch of fucking little foreign girls.
But nah, going back
Post
to
Malone
my
concert.
original point though, that Post Malone concert was the first time I've ever seen white people like in their environment,
That
like
was
in their
even- that was
natural
white people in their
habitat.
natural
That was them
habitat,
in their
yeah.
natural habitat,
You
and it was
felt at
fucking
home.
hilarious.
Yo, I felt how I was like, yeehaw!
Fam, white people, yo, they were
She
there.
came up dancing on Dante. I was like, yeah.
I
Yo.
have no idea what you just said. You literally just went into your mic.
Both, fam, we're outside. It was at Echo Beach, and guys and girls were walking with no shoes on, no socks on, just in their bare
Bro,
feet,
they
fam.
were
That's
wild.
It was
nasty.
crazy.
I
It was
remember, I
crazy.
remember Dante and our other boy looked over at me and they're like, "You claim
Yeah, yeah.
claim this?"
And,
bro?
yeah, and Fraser was
I was
like, "I don't
like-
claim these people."
I was like, "I don't claim. You claim these people. You danced with Shorty. You made out with her.
It was,
I was-
it was an experience.
I went to
you,
Western.
you live and you learn. You move
You
on.
learned a lot that night, eh?
I move on.
I went to Western to
I
see
moved.
Juice WRLD and Uzi. That was a pretty sick con. But you're in Western.
I wish I went to that, bro. I wish.
Yo, it was fucking sick. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
You don't have to rub it in,
Uzi
bro.
came out to Of Course. Oh my gosh, that shit was hard. That shit, the entire concert was amazing. Juice WRLD performed, it was fire.
I said you don't need to rub it in. He proceeds to rub it in.
There's a beer truck and shit, but yo, like it was wild. Like there's people obviously wilding out and stuff. And I was in the crowd and like
How so were they wilding out? Like they were off
they're
of
like, yo,
Molly
like
type shit?
everybody was just mosh pitting and stuff like that. Everybody was drinking and like some people were getting to bangouts and stuff. This one girl had to get carried on a stretcher. Like it was pretty bad.
She got into
But
a
yo, there's
Rage
no,
shit.
she just got stomped on. Like she was like just got caught in the crowd. But
Some
yo,
real
I
rage
was
shit.
so we pre-rolled some. Me and my roommate pre-rolled some blunts when we took it into the concert. It was outside, and so we started.
So you had to hide it in your sock.
No, my friend's
hair.
girlfriend just hid it for us because like they don't really check females.
Lame.
So we went into the concert, or whatever, and we start smoking them, and like people were obviously start asking you because like they're nice blunts. Obviously, I remember, of course.
Okay.
But we were in there smoking, or whatever. People start asking us, and I was like, no, probably not. Like I don't know you. I'm not gonna smoke with a random person. This was pre-coronavirus too. Obviously, you're not gonna let anybody fucking smoke that you don't know. But like, it finally got to the roach, and we are like, fine, let's just give it to him and like see.
This is like, yo,
tweaks.
finally the roach.
So like we gave it like, here, you can have the rest, bro. And then, like he took a couple pulls, dashed it on the ground, immediately ran in the crowd and socked someone in the face. Like I think he needed.
That is not what I was expecting.
I think he
bro.
needed the toke to get the courage. Like there was someone probably fucking with his girl, whatever, like trying to get at his girl, whatever. And he's like, oh, I need this blunt right now so I could stop thinking. And he took like one of those pulls where it's like.
You took one of those fiend pulls a
He
lot.
threw it to the ground and went into the crowd and just started fighting someone. I just walked away. I was like, I didn't endorse that. I'm not riding.
I'm not the enabler in this
Yo,
situation.
I'm not riding.
Yo, what was your favorite concert you've ever been to? Was it that one?
Probably that one. I would say
Yeah.
that one.
What about you, Melody? What was your favorite concert you've ever been to?
Probably the Rocky one because I was on shrooms.
Rocky, what testing, right?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a show more than a
I'm
concert.
telling you guys,
though. Like,
that was one of the craziest experiences.
I'm
But like,
just
was
surprised
it
that you
good
didn't
because it
tweak
was
at that
actually
one
good,
with
or was it
tweaks
just
with
good because you guys were on
Yeah, yo,
shrooms?
so,
No, it was
so
good.
I had
And
a-
the
I had
shrooms like
the tweak-
amplified it.
I had
Yeah.
the tweaker experience when we were all like chilling in a whip, right?
Check
But
out
then,
episode 10 if you haven't watched it.
shout out episode 10. And so me and Mowdy went to an ASAP Rocky concert. Right? He came to the what's it called, Coca-Cola Coliseum down here in Toronto. So we went, and me and Mowdy were like, "Yo, honestly, bro, Rocky's one of our favorite artists. Like, we're about to take a trip." So we
Took shrooms in the Uber.
yeah, we took shrooms in the Uber on the way, and like we waited in line for a couple minutes. Smoked a couple J's in line, and then
You're sick.
fucking wasted. And so I remember Mowdy's like, yo, he was fried out of his mind. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go get some pizza.
Shut the fuck up.
There's like
Bullshit.
there's like a pizza like in the stadium for people to go
He
get
just
food,
walks
right?
out of the line and passes.
Yo, Esty, you watch How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah.
You know that one episode where they go to the concert and they're stuck in the hall the whole time because they're tripping off the weed? That
was
good.
dead ass Mowdy. I remember, so Mowdy's like, I'm gonna go get the pizza, right? I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to our seats. We got seats because like we're on shrooms, we're not trying to tweak out in the middle of like
the crowd, yeah, that'd be
right?
wild.
So we're like, we're
enjoy
gonna sit
everything.
back and like enjoy the show for what it is, right? And so I was like, Mowdy, I'm gonna go grab our seats, right? Like you go grab the pizza. And
This
you
guy's
go to
messing
find
up the
us, right?
story already.
Why?
Alex waited in line to get the merch. I went to go get the food.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So I was in the line for the merch, and I was like, "Hey, Mowdy, I'm gonna grab you a hoodie. You go get this." So then, Smokey Margella came on, right? And I remember I just walked away, and I just went into the stadium.
He walked up to me, gave me my hoodie. I had his pizza and his drink, and he walked away to go see Smokey Margella.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, I'm tweaking off shrooms, and I have all this stuff in my hand.
Bro, I was not thinking at all. I was like, "Oh, Smokey Margella."
Not
Like
gonna-
5 minutes
I'm
went
gonna go
by, and I
walk
called him, and I'm like, "Can you come? Like, grab your stuff. I'm gonna leave."
Bro, so Mowdy was that guy in the hallway. Like he missed the Smokey Margella performance, and then
You miss Smokey?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just saw him at the end. but
yeah,
it was
and
alright.
then so Mowdy came. We grabbed our seats. Playboy Cardi came on.
That
That's what-
Rocky Playboy Cardi came out?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I wish I went to
Oh,
that
fuck.
tour. Still, I'm
Yeah,
cheesed because I remember you
crazy.
guys asked
That
me to
was fun.
go.
Performed like 2 or
Fuck.
3 or 4 songs,
It was like 5 maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, it was a couple songs he
Fuck, I'm
did.
tilted. I didn't do that.
And like that's when I remember Mowdy was telling me like that's when the shrooms started kicking in a lot for him when Cardi came on.
That was
So,
the
like-
peak, like the solid.
Yeah, that was the peak for you.
Mm.
For me,
Nah,
the peak when
that
Rocky came on.
2017 Playboy Cardi concert was pretty sick too. That performance.
Oh, which one?
The Uzi Cardi one, the one we all went to.
No, the first Cardi one, 2017.
I didn't go to that one.
Yeah, no.
Let me continue. Because things go a little wild. Like, I don't know why I do stupid shit at concerts, but so me and Mouty are watching the show, and like Rocky comes on. The trip was like at a peak for me. I was like seeing different like colors and shit. Like things were blurry and like moving around, and like I was loving it, bro. One of the best experiences of my life, bro. I got a tattoo to remember it, bro. Like that's how much I loved it. And then I remember like near the end of Rocky's performance, I look over at Mouty. I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go run into the crowd. I'm gonna go run into the crowd right now." I looked at him like I was like, "I'm going."
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
And Mouty was
He had
like,
a scary look to his face.
yeah, you know the look like when I grabbed Andre's hand in the car when we were tweaking. It was one of those. So I looked at Mouty. I was like, "I'm running into the crowd," and then it's like, "Alex, there's a security guard looking right there at you. He's ready to tackle your ass to the ground." I was like,
That guy was probably so ready to fuck your shit
yeah,
up.
he was so ready. I
Like,
swear.
like in his head, he's probably like, run.
Run,
I
motherfucker.
did,
Chime
because
me.
that ass, like you could see the look in my eyes that I was gonna run into.
Yeah.
Yo,
that,
you
like,
probably would have got fucked.
Because yo,
up,
I
bro.
remember we were
That would've
sitting
been
And I
we
would
were
have had his
sitting in our
merch, his
seats and like
bag, everything.
we were sitting at the seats and I was like
You're
looking
a
at the
real one,
mosh
Modi.
pit at the end and I was like, "Yo, that shit looks lit. Like I'm finna go run into that, bro." That's why. And then Mouty convinced me otherwise. So thank Mouty for
Yo,
saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have I wouldn't even have paid attention to it. I would have been like, "Good luck, bro." like you're lucky.
I would have died that night, bro. Like,
Because I actually wouldn't have said shit to you. like,
You're lucky I'm the reasonable one.
Yeah,
especially,
thank God.
especially because after shroomies, like you think I would have been like, I would just.
nah,
No,
Mouty,
Mouty's a
I
real
don't know,
one. I wouldn't have
Mouty-
done that. I
I
would have
would-
told you.
I
to
would
do
be
it.
Mouty thought
tarnished.
like
I
I don't know
would
how
be tarnished.
Mouty even thought about saving me there. He was just like, yeah, bro, that's not a good idea. And I was like, shit.
I would have told you. I would have let you do it. Still, if it was me,
I
would've
know
been-
you.
I just
I
to
was-
laugh.
I know
was-
you let me do dumb shit. I almost
Yeah.
got killed at the Rocky. Like,
Yeah, we'll
thing
bring it up. I
rolling
want to bring
loud,
that up
so,
too. I
like-
want to bring that up too.
But yo, like I
We'll bring
was
it up.
telling him to go, but then I realized that he had his bag here, he had all his merch, and I would have to hold
the
the
only reason you
responsibility
saved me is
behind
because
it.
you had to save yourself.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
like,
you,
I'm
bro.
not carrying. I'm leaving it
This
here.
guy didn't think like,
fuck
oh,
you.
Alex is gonna get fucked up by a security guard. He's like, oh yeah, I have to carry Alex's
Yeah.
shit out of here. Fuck
Shit,
you, bro.
I mean, you would have been
Not your
fine.
mule.
You would have got
No,
arrested.
no. Yo, he did not. The security guard looked cheesed as fuck. He saw. I don't know. It was a good
So
time.
so same answer for you then. Rocky testing. like that.
That or yeah, that would probably be the best. That'd probably be the best concert for me.
You went to Rolling Loud though, even better than that.
I don't know, man.
Rolling Loud was an
was
experience.
Crazy,
it was
man.
an
Like,
experience.
it was an
I think just the
experience.
whole environment would have made that one better.
For
Nah,
me,
yeah.
rolling.
You have to
That's
For me,
understand
Rolling
the
Loud
levels.
is my
That's like a
favorite.
You have to
festival.
understand
That's
the
like a
levels though.
festival.
Like I was fucking how many
I mean, I
grams did I
guess.
take, bro? I took bare shrooms at that concert. Like it was elevated, bro. I was at
How
a
much do you think?
Probably like
3.
2.5.
3?
It was like 2.
Okay. I
2 is
pretty
like
sure
a
I had a
solid
little
good.
more than you though.
No, like I brought 2
Because I had the
perfect for us.
caps. Because I had the caps.
Yeah.
I gave you the stems.
No.
I remember I was the one going through the bag. Anyway,
We don't do shrooms.
I don't do shrooms.
I perfected my shroom taking.
Anyways, like we had a decent amount. It just made the concert better. Like I know Rolling Loud was great. Like I had the craziest time. That was
That
also
was
one of-
for me. That was my that and the Kanye concert was my favorite
you got to
concert
see
ever.
Kanye.
Like the Rolling Loud Rocky performance
You
was
must have
something
had a great time
crazy,
at the
man.
Kanye one, no?
The
I wish
Kanye
I'd seen
one was
Kanye live.
I'm cheesed that was the first concert I've ever been to because to this day I
Set the
stack
bar
up
so
every
high?
it set the bar so high and because I was on the floor for that one too, right? And like you know how the stage like is hovering, so he floats all over the stadium or
May I
whatever.
interject. And during Rocky's performances, he was standing on a bunch of
Fam.
Mercedes Benz in the
Fam,
air, bro.
there's
It's so sick when the artist is just in the air instead of like on the stage. You know what I
Dog,
mean?
there's only two like you're going off with. There's only 2 people I've ever seen perform in my life where I was like, yo, this guy is like a god amongst men right now, and that was Rocky and that was Kanye. And those 2 performances, Rocky, like I didn't smoke nothing, I didn't drink nothing. I just sat back during the Rolling Loud performance. To also put into context, this was Rocky's first performance back after being in jail for 8 months in New York City.
Yeah, I remember. In New York.
We're
where
in
he's
New
from,
York City.
yeah.
All right. So this guy comes on and it was just like it was incredible, man. Him going on the car, doing the thing, and then like the Rolling Loud people told him he had to get off, and he's like, nah, this is my city.
Fuck
I run this
and
shit.
then they
Fuck
cut off
this.
the music. They
Yeah,
kept
and then he
performing.
kept performing with the music off. Then all of ASAP Mob came out. Then like he was like, y'all like shorties or bitches throw your titties in there or whatever. He grabbed
all the shorties,
all
bro,
the shorties
flashing him, bro. It was hilarious.
it was just like
All
it
of
was
them
a
tossing
crazy
their bras
experience.
on the stage. It was hilarious, bro. I looked around at the shorty next to me. I was like, "You're not finna flash." He's like, "All right, bet." So, like,
It was
this, like,
crazy.
right next to me. It was hilarious.
It was crazy.
I just got amped though.
I was like, ah.
Titties everywhere.
Nah, it was an out of body
No,
experience.
Guys running on the
though.
concert.
He
it was
busted out
a
like the
half
whole
jump.
mob, bro. I remember Tyler the Creator was there.
Fam,
He
bust
came
out the whole
on
mob.
stage,
50
like,
Cent came out.
50 Cent,
Lil Tecca came back out. All New York mans came back out. Who else?
There was,
I know Lil Tecca, 50 Cent.
He brought out Smokey. They did
brought
like,
Smokey.
their unreleased shit.
Ferg
He
came out.
still has like this unreleased song with Smokey Margella that I'm trying to get him to release. That like
Trying to you messing
Yo,
up?
but
Like,
he
yeah,
didn't-
yeah,
always
yeah,
drop
drop
it.
it, drop it.
I'm dropping comments on Smokey Margella's pictures.
Like,
I'm like,
fam,
drop down
you're
one song. Drop
slipping.
down one song from the show.
It was the first time he ever performed Babushka Boy. That was crazy too.
What did you call
But
That
what?
shit
What did you just call
like
me?
A babushka.
that shit was
kidding.
crazy, bro. When you remember he did like the little freestyle with like those like the little I don't know what they're called, the little pad with like all the buns on it.
Yeah, yeah. The Kanye Runaway Pad.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
call
the
it.
Kanye Runaway Pad, and Rocky was hitting like a freestyle on it, like doing a bunch of like the beats before like Babushka Boy came
Yeah.
on. That shit was crazy because the bass was like
Crazy.
thumping so hard, bro. I couldn't feel anything, bro. I was freaking.
That was probably a sick performance.
Fam,
That's
it was
probably
crazy. It was
I'll tell you
crazy.
guys right now, out of all the artists, like Rocky is the best live because he puts on more than just like a rap concert. You know what I mean? He puts on like a real show. As where like I'll give an example, like Lil Tech, like
Uzi just came out and performed.
Uzi just comes out and like raps a track.
But like, I'm not gonna lie though, like he kind of
He's good
everyone
with
because
it.
like everybody was singing his song and he was just
hit that.
he was just standing on the at
He
the
doesn't
corner
even
of the
rap
stage
his
and
own
everybody
music.
was just screaming that shit, bro. That shit was so fire.
That was a vibe too.
If he came out in a like ski mask. He had like 5 duffel bags all full of cash. They're all like cash was like falling out. It was crazy.
The
He
mosh,
looked so sick.
the mosh pits have a place
You
still.
guys
Like
are-
the mosh pit concerts were fire too.
Yeah.
Like some of my favorites.
Not gonna lie though, I went to you guys didn't make fun of me for going to his concert, but I went to the J Balvin concert. obviously.
Balvin?
Not gonna lie though, he's one of the most. He's like for Spanish people, he's up there obviously.
I rate
now,
it, I
and
rate it.
artists in general,
I
but
rate
like
it.
that was the only concert I've been to that was visually like pleasing. Like
Really?
I'm not
Like,
gonna lie though,
the
like
stuff in the background.
like
and,
if you're off shrooms at that concert, like it was actually insane. Like the visuals, I've never seen anything like it. Obviously, I can't compare it to anything else because I haven't seen a visual concert. But
like,
that
what
one,
kind
like
of, what kind of stuff? If you
the,
could
yo,
say,
the
what was,
light
like, on
works,
what was
the
on, like,
laser
back?
works, like there is like
what was the
a
scenes
bunch
and
of
stuff?
he would get lifted by a car too. There was a car in the middle of the stage. There is
Fire,
a
fire.
stage
What kind of
in
whip?
the
What
middle
kind
of
of
the
whip?
audience. It was like an old ass like a vintage car like that was lifted, and he was just
Fire.
like, and it was big. It was like a cartoony vintage car. Like it just looks sick. His like whole aesthetic is like that cartoon smile.
Really?
So like
I don't be listening.
Yo,
to it, I
so
don't know,
to,
but
to
it
go off
sounds
of
sick.
that, for me,
I love when they accompany like the good music with the good visuals. you
yeah,
know?
so
just
it was,
makes
yeah,
like,
I really
sound
and he
better.
obviously has good music that I fuck with. So like it was cool. It was
so
kinda looks
yo,
like
what that reminds me of is two concerts. One that we all went to was I went to see Childish Gambino, and it was the same thing where it was like
I
really
don't
visual.
remember all of us going to that.
No, I'll get to the next one. But I went personally. I went to go
You
see
went
What
Childish
was
That's a
that?
Gambino.
really sick
I never
concert.
did that.
Yeah,
When
I
did you
got
do
a
that?
I got a free ticket to go, so I went to go see
When?
Gambino.
Like what?
His last concert,
No way
like
you
his
went on your
last tour
dolos.
ever.
No way you went on your dolos.
No, I didn't go on my dolos. There's a bunch of people that went that I
Oh,
knew
okay,
from
okay.
college, and they had an extra
so wait,
ticket,
what?
and we were
kinda-
close too.
It was fire.
Yeah, it was fucking sick. Like he was
What-
saying how this is the last time Childish Gambino is ever gonna perform, so you guys gotta enjoy it.
Are
and
you
like,
serious?
yeah, it was crazy, but it was really visual. Like what you were
Yeah.
saying, like the lights were crazy and everything. And the other one that we went to, which was Tyler the Creator, where like that one was a very like
I
a
remember that.
really visual. You know what I mean?
That
like
was crazy.
with him going up in the middle of the stage and shit and all
multiple
the
of him.
beam. Yeah,
That
that
shit
was
was
a good one
crazy.
too.
That was going. Honestly though, I wouldn't put that in the top set
Really?
for me. Yeah.
I wouldn't
Visuals?
as far
For
as like
visuals, though?
Huh?
For visuals though.
Wait, for
Just-
that's what I mean.
I
Like
think the only
visuals
reason-
wise,
the
it was
only
crazy.
reason I
which
wouldn't-
one?
Tyler
the
the
Creator.
Creator.
The only reason I wouldn't put it
Igor.
up there
Mm.
is just because of the era. Like I don't think Igor is near like as good as his other albums for me. Like that, like it's
Yeah,
a
me
good, it's a
neither.
good album. Like obviously it's produced well and like he has his whole like concept really down pat. But like I just didn't like it as much as like his other albums. So that's why it doesn't hit as hard for me as.
I really like the album. So I imagine that if he matched the aesthetic at the concert, I imagine
It was good. He
It
really
wa-
did.
I think during
was
that time
matched.
it was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But like it for me it doesn't touch like top 5, you know. I don't know, like I've been to a lot of concerts, so
Yep.
that's why like
What's
I feel like you on how the Kanye bar is high. I feel like my bar for concerts is like so high.
So I have a
right now.
Yeah.
question. What's like one concert you guys been to? I guess Esty just answered it, but like it's a different artist, you know? Like J Balvin was different. Have you guys been to one that's
yeah,
like,
I've been to one that I could
live?
say. Kid Cudi. I went to go see Kid Cudi live.
for what
Really?
album?
For one of his not like
Like
the
the
rock
Rockstar
albums or
one?
whatever.
Yo.
Yeah, because I like one of my boys, a couple of my boys wanted to go. Didn't you pull up with us? Anyways, so I
Never
went with
seen
a few of my boys like Nate and them. Shout out to Nate. And we went to Kid Cudi, and I thought it was so mid because he didn't play any of his old shit. He only played the rock stuff.
Yikes. Was it
So I
like
was
the
just like,
Speeding Bullet to Heaven type
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, that's what the whole album was. So I was just like, it was a
Whatever.
vibe, whatever.
Honestly, when we went to that Rap Caviar event, it was like one of the sickest, probably like one of the sickest concerts I've been
Ooh,
to.
that shit
'Cause
was
the amount of people
fire.
that came out, like Tory Lanez was there, Playboy Cardi, Uzi.
Nav.
When Killy came out, it's like when
Killy,
Killy was
yep.
like at his peak, like
Of
when Kilimanjaro came out, Distance
That's just
came
good
out.
when you heard like the little beat that.
Yeah, like the piano started coming, and then
Kilimanjaro's crazy.
as soon as his verse dropped, like the hook dropped, then he came out, braids like was rocking. It was crazy. Like that
Yeah.
was a sick
Yo,
performance.
there was one year before you get into it. There was one year where we went to
Let me
concerts.
finish my point. In that concert, the Roy Woods, to me, he came out and performed, and his voice was not good, bro.
Yo, Roy Woods at that show was not the best, but like
He
I
can
know
sing,
he's got. I know he
essentially,
can
like,
sing though. That's the
but,
problem.
Like, I was just
Yo.
surprised. Like I don't want to like say like he sucks. I'm just saying like
Not that
live
show.
performance was. I thought it was gonna sound. I
Nah,
thought he was gonna sound.
There's some
heavenly.
artists like
thought
that.
it
I
was gonna
remember I
sound
went to
crazy.
see Juice World. One of the times. He went to Rebel, I think. And to be honest, like you could tell that his voice was like so like dried out from doing a bunch of performances that like realistically it didn't sound that good live. Like his performance was like kind of ass, but like you know that like he could do better. You know what I mean? When I saw him at Rolling Loud, he did way better. I don't know if you remember.
For what? For who?
Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD. Yeah, Juice WRLD was good.
Yeah,
at
Juice
Rolling
WRLD
Loud,
was
yeah,
really
yeah.
good at Rolling Loud,
Yeah.
but when he came to Toronto, like it wasn't that good. You know, it's
Really?
just you could tell like when they're on tour, you know what I mean? Like
They're
they're
hustling.
they're dried out from like
Yeah.
they're performing like
I
every
don't
night,
know,
every
bro.
other
he,
night.
He came out before Lucid Dreams. That shit was crazy.
No,
Like,
no,
like,
when
he
you
act
went,
when-
when you went, not when I went. We went to different shows, right? Like I went to like some Rap Caviar event with him, and
even like if he performed his bangers, none of that was like hidden.
like yeah, no, they were hidden, but like not as good as they should have. You know what I mean? Like
I guess, yeah,
Lucid
we had
Dreams, bro, I was
different
crying,
experiences,
bro.
I guess.
Yeah, no, at
I was
At Rolling
fucking.
Loud, it was
There was a
pretty good.
mosh pit for that song, bro. It was crazy. Like the other everything.
I think there's gotta be different vibes. That's not a mosh pit vibe.
It was like there's
Lucid
like
Dreams,
there's
all the
like
girls the same. Those
there's
aren't
like you know
mosh
like
pit
the
vibes.
little explosive things that come out at concerts, like those little like
yeah.
like
know what
so
you
like a bunch of those that were exploding and stuff, and he started going off singing it.
So, quick question for you guys, because I have an answer that I think you guys will be really shocked with. But like, what are some concerts you've been to that like you thought weren't that good, that should have been better? Like, what were they were letdowns to you?
Straight up, yo, ASAP
Yeah.
Ferg, bro. Yo,
Ferg?
Yeah, Ferg had a show. He came to Toronto. Like, I remember, yo, his merch was fire. I still be fucking with the Madman whole thing. Like, it's all alongside. Like, his merch was sick, but like the performance, not that fire. Like, he came. I know a lot of artists love doing this. They come on mad late, bro, and it just cheeses the fuck out of me. And then he came on mad late. He didn't perform for that long. Like, to be honest, the DJs before he came on, like they're just being a waste in the sense that like they were replaying songs and shit like over and over. I'm not even a cat, bro. I heard like what's that one X song with Kodak, Roll in Peace. They played Roll in Peace like
Kodak, pop it
fucking
up,
5 times, bro. I'm like, yeah, it's a good song, but like, bro, like I don't know. For me, the ASAP.
That was like Ransom at Rolling Loud. Still, they played it so many fucking
yeah,
times.
they did still.
Anyways, what about for you?
I don't know. I think I've been happy with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Esty? You ever have a concert where you're like,
That's what mine was just that the Roy
same
Woods
thing? So for me, it was OVO Fest. I didn't think like OVO Fest was not that memorable. Like when I think back on it, the one where the CN Tower was in the background for More Life or whatever,
Yeah.
it was mid, fam. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
I hear
think-
Drake concerts are usually super
Yeah, but
lit,
I
but
think- I
that
think-
one was so mid.
I think you went to one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think the lineup and everything like there. I remember there was one year like
Summer
J. Cole was
tour.
popping, Kendrick
Summer
was
16
popping.
tour, that would have been crazy.
The one I went to
Kendrick,
was
like,
Drake and
A$AP
Weekend. The one I
was
went to
there. It
was
was
Drake and
crazy.
Weekend. Where
I
Yeah,
didn't
that was
go.
like
I
20.
didn't
Was that
go.
like 2015, something like
Nah,
that?
it was like early. It was like
2014, 2013.
Not 20. I don't know, bro. Sometime around there.
Yeah,
But I
no,
just
when
remember,
all mans were like popping on the crew, when,
bro,
when
my
all the guys on
aunt
tour were
was
sick.
there. She got tickets
Really?
from her work, and like her and her and her boyfriend were just they're not old, but like they're
They
like,
weren't the demographic.
they're saying they were in the crowd, that it was crazy, that the concert was sick, but like they were just in a cloud of weed smoke and like a bunch of young kids, and I was like, well, fuck you go to OVO Fest.
that shit far.
Yo, my mom went to a concert with like all of her friends or whatever,
Yeah.
and Uzi was opening. It was like
Really?
Uzi and Cardi. Yeah, they were opening. I don't.
kind of
It
show
was
is
like
this, you know?
it was like a fest, but she went to go see like some rock bands or whatever.
Yeah.
But Uzi and Cardi were
Did she
also
like it?
there.
That's funny.
Yeah, she was like, this music's not for me. So, but yeah, she
So
I
not vibing with
remember,
it.
I'll never forget, she called me from the concert and it was like really loud in the background. She's like, Dante, do you know who Lil Uzi Vert is? And I'm like, yeah, why? And then she's like, because I'm listening to him right now. It was so fucking funny.
Imagine you just heard her on the crib playing Uzi, just singing that shit. You just became a fan after the concert.
My mom hates it when I play rap music, bro. She's not a fan. Like when I'm driving with my mom in the car, like I can't play any rap music. She's definitely not a fan.
All right,
like,
yo, one artist you guys listen to that when the homies are not around,
That's easy for
No,
me.
homies are not
Yeah,
around.
That's easy for me. I just listen
have
to
to
my
or like
out.
it doesn't have to be like literal, like homies aren't around, but like one artist that's different, you know?
I'll give you a couple off the top of my head that I could think of. Logic. The homies don't listen to it. I actually fuck, like, I know people make jokes
wish
about
you
him, but his
understood.
last album in particular is really good.
But what do you listen to?
Like, what do you mean?
Like, what's the like someone you rep? Like,
Oh, that I rap.
like that's in your top 10, but like someone that's different, like out of the
you guys didn't
ordinary.
even think about
Like,
this,
I
man.
like
don't
if,
know.
for example, like if I fuck with Taylor Swift, like you would never.
I don't know.
Mine would probably be Anuel. I like my Spanish music a lot, and when nobody's around, I usually play it because nobody understands what the fuck the music is saying.
I don't know.
So I like it because especially because of like what he says, and I like anyone that
What he says.
understands what he says, you'll like it type music, and it sounds good. So
Shit, bro.
that would be mine.
Alex, you don't got one, or you
I don't think
just-
that's unconventional.
Maybe
Shit,
maybe
bro.
Joji. Some of Joji's music is pretty good. Like it's pretty like
I also-
soft
I
voice
fuck
sad shit,
with
but like
it.
some of his music's really good. Like
No, but like, would you put him? Like,
Oh, I got a
so, like,
couple.
I don't think you would put him in your top 10 though. Like, what's someone that you would listen to? You have to have an artist that you listen to, like.
So
That's
so
fine, like, that
so
also-
in my
I'm
in,
not the
personally in
love,
my
like-
top 10, probably Stormzy. I listen to Stormzy a lot. I fuck with
Really?
Stormzy.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
fuck with
I didn't know you
Stormzy.
fuck with UK people.
Yeah, yeah. I listen to a bit of it. Georgia Smith is really good too. I don't listen to her
She's
often,
pretty good.
but
She's pretty damn
I
good, bro.
like her-
She
she makes
could
good
sing,
music.
man.
Burna Boy. Been listening to a little bit of Burna Boy recently.
Must be a UK man.
Romeo
A
Santos.
lot of UK music.
The Spanish people for you.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
If I
Nah,
went
probably
other,
Stormzy
if
for
I
me,
went
though.
other, because like I feel like other people you guys would listen to.
Stormzy, ain't it?
What about you,
I'm trying
Maddie?
to think what else.
Oaf one.
Oh, what?
Oaf one.
Say that again.
They're just like this small group. They're on the come. Let's say.
I swear I put you guys onto this
Oh, you put us
duo.
on?
They're called They. Do you guys remember them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dante's Creek. How could I forget?
Dante's Creek is a great song.
Yeah,
by
it's
them,
crazy.
Bro. Like, it's
It is
fucking
crazy.
phenomenal.
It is a
Nah,
crazy
they're
track.
really good. Like wouldn't be top 10. That's the thing. Like I'm pretty sure you guys know like who I be listening to on the regs. You know.
Yo, you know what I've been listening to bare lately
Meg Thee
is
Stallion?
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out.
slowed and reverb tracks. Like Fraser put me onto that
shit,
a long time ago. Fraser put me onto that. And now like when I just work on shit or whatever, I'm doing like
Slowed and
whatever.
reverb tracks.
Slowed and
There's-
reverb tracks are
Yeah, if
crazy.
you find the one that like hits you.
Yeah. Specifically the Playboy Cardi and the Mac Miller ones. Crazy.
Nah,
Crazy.
I like Kanye ones as
Kanye,
well.
oh, Kanye
I
too,
think-
obviously.
Yeah, slowed and reverb, like those are some of the tracks that I'll listen to when I like be animating or like even those ones since they're slowed, I feel like I can kind of listen to them sometimes when I'm writing my stories and stuff. Like when I'm working on the comics, I can kind of sometimes, but when I'm like trying to do some critical thinking, I can't. But like normally I have slowed and reverbed on. That shit's
Yeah, I have another one to
Great.
answer you.
The slowed and reverb so
Red
good.
Hot Chili Peppers.
I rate
it's
it. Red Hot
like-
Chili
really?
Peppers is a good
Really?
group.
I'll shout
They're
out
a
to my
good group,
dad.
man.
Like that's probably his favorite band, and
Yeah.
he's ever since I was little. I remember hearing the music, and they actually sound really good. They have this cool performance in Venice Beach, and like it was I forget what song, something under the rain. But like it was just like at Venice Beach, and a natural crowd just formed.
all right. If we
To
go
watch
in that
them.
direction,
Red Hot Chili Peppers pretty good. I also have answers to his question too.
my dad put me onto Pink Floyd, and I don't like all of his songs, but
Yeah.
like sometimes Pink Floyd is like really.
I
really
don't think
good,
I
bro.
could say I.
I feel like you got to be in a certain vibe, but
Yeah,
it does
yeah.
hit sometimes.
Yeah, super
For
hits.
me, Rage Against the Machine. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but like they're like
I've heard.
rock hip hop group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty crazy.
No, I know some of their songs are pretty good.
Yeah.
Down with Webster.
Wow.
Whoa, this
wow.
guy's living in
Wait,
2006.
30H3.
Oh, LMFAO.
Nah, I
Oh,
listen
there
to.
is
You guys remember this song? Like a G6.
Yo,
Yo, that's-
Alex's favorite fucking
what's the
song,
other
man.
track that they
when I
made
was
this
at
fire?
elementary school, I used to be bumping that song like a G6, bro. Maddie would make fun of me every day.
Yo, I used to fuck with the
You're
other
fucking
track
bitch,
they
bro.
made, the Rocketeer.
Yeah,
it's called
Rocketeer.
Rocketeer is a
Yo,
crazy
that
track.
is one song that hits slow mo.
On
Like,
the slow,
on
on
slow
the
to reverb,
yeah,
slow
yeah.
to reverb. Listen to the song Rocketeer. Trust me.
You dance in slow mo to it?
Yeah, I see him.
It's just
Here we go.
Yo, you should see on all the slow to reverb tracks like on YouTube. There's like a GIF, I guess, of
Yeah.
like some like crazy
Animated
shit, some
or
animated shit,
something.
and it's usually like a girl dancing or something
I
in
see him
slow
now
mo.
with
It's
those-
fucking jokes.
honestly now. If I need to concentrate, and I want to listen to tracks. I listen to like lo-fi stuff, like or even
Lo-fi
like
is a
Yo,
vibe.
you know what?
Just like
You
the
know what
super
will
chill lo-fi
always be
beats.
the best, like, the best thing? That one shorty that studies on YouTube live
yes,
The
she just
lo-fi?
Lo-fi beats to study to.
yeah.
Yo, that shit is so clutch,
Like those
man.
live streams on YouTube.
Yeah. No, you know the one.
Mm.
She's just
she
by
is,
the window.
She is studying for the biggest test ever.
And she's just like at that table.
Yup,
And there's a window right there, and it's like all different
Beautiful.
colors.
The music is beautiful, fam.
Yo, it's
I'll
like
listen
it's
to
like
that while
it's like an
streaming, to be honest.
ambiance. It just gets in your head.
It's
and
the
you're
vibe,
just,
man. It's the whole vibe.
Again, your girl said.
All right.
You don't even know what to say.
I
to
know. I
be
was gonna
honest
say
with you.
something, but I'm like,
Actually, don't do it, bro.
Always loves to fucking ruin the conversation.
All right, guys. So on the topic of Valentine's Day, man, we got a certified lover boy coming in. Our boy Marvin is coming in as a
A
guest.
certified lover.
We got
boy.
something special for you
We
next
got
week.
Some special guys. We
Episode 3, we will have a
are,
guest.
episode 3, episode 13. Do you know how to
13.
count?
Damn. Episode 3 of the season. Sorry.
We got our boy Marvin coming through as our first guest on the Screw Culture podcast. Yes, we are having a guest, guys. We already have enough voices, but why not add another? You know, like he's just gonna come in and talk to us. We've known Marvin for a while now, and he is dropping a project soon. So we thought it'd be nice to bring him in and talk a little bit about what's going on with him, see his point of view. So that's something for you guys to look forward to. First guest, next episode. We're gonna do a little deep dive into Esty, Mauri, Dante, and my romantic lives. Okay,
Not
How
not
we're-
together, separately.
together. So-
But okay. Yeah, just look out. We got Marvin coming in next episode. A lot of interesting topics. Valentine's Day. Hopefully everybody stay safe. Have a good Valentine's Day and be boot up like Alex is gonna be.
This guy's
You're
definitely
so
gonna be booed up,
annoying.
fam. This guy's not fooling nobody, fam. Yo, can you put her up on the screen so we could all see all the people?
What, you got jokes? Eh? I'm gonna fuck you up, eh? What?
It's been a beautiful.
I know exactly
episode.
what you're gonna
Hey,
do.
you know
I know exactly what you're gonna do.
All right, guys.
It's a beautiful episode. It's been a beautiful
Yeah,
episode.
I think we should wrap it up there. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. This is episode 12.
13.
No, it's 12.
12.
You're stupid. Episode 12 of Screw Culture. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.
Take it easy, guys.
Thanks for watching.
You know exactly what I'm
I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
gonna do.
Bitch, I'm gonna put your girlfriend.
I know
Yeah, I know
exactly.
you
I
were.
knew exactly what you're gonna do.